Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node. This is a Cancer season reading, so the remainder of Cancer season, this is for you. Trust that the message is for you when it finds you, so it could be relevant at any time, especially when dealing with Cancer Capricorn axis issues of home, family, independence, the like. Okay? Gemini, I do want to say, every reading in the second half has been getting major interruptions. And I thought, let's see if we can get through Gemini's reading without any interruptions. And then I also thought the irony would be the sign that's so fond of communication, there would be no interruptions at all. No mercurial interjections, even a little bit. So we'll see what happens. Gemini, what I'm feeling is a sense of excitement, a sense of many things coming in for you at once. So Eight of Wands kind of energy, but there's also something about swords, like thoughts. It's a positive sword feeling though. So I guess it would be like the Eight of Swords if that were positive. Does that make sense? In the same way that the Eight of Wands comes in. It's like a lot of swords coming in, a lot of things coming, a lot of ships coming in. So something coming towards you in a bounty. Many different things in life. And it feels like different sectors of life. So like job, career, new place to live. If that doesn't apply, just lots of different new projects, or your children have new projects, or your business has new projects, something like a lot of different things at once, but it does really feel like multiple different areas of life. So, I just got there's an athlete and you're getting a lot of different offers, and you could even be getting like offers in different, like you might primarily do one sport, of course, but like you're getting offers to do like crossover events. I'm getting like boxing and MMA specifically, and also tennis. So baseball, some athletes coming through here. I also channeled the message Gemini meteor shower, right? I don't know exactly when that is, but if there's a special significance to you, or if that has meaning to you, do take note, take heed. This reading is probably for you, and you can tell me why it's important. I would love to know. All right, Gemini. I don't channel any particular themes. I just let come through what wants to. Ooh, that kind of just, pulled me. The Lovers. That is, of course, your card in the tarot, but the Lovers, we all know it gets steamy. This is gorgeous. Ooh, this angel guiding the Lovers here. The angel feels so present in this card. It always has such a strange vibe to me, in a good way, but it's kind of like, I don't know, this angel reminds me of like David Bowie or Peter Murphy, or like a vampire character from a 1980s film, but is also an angel. Do you know what I mean? He's got a strange vibe. It's kind of mischievous. It's kind of like regal, I just heard, and it's kind of, ooh, wow, Ten of Cups showing itself here. Ooh, what's going on, Gemini? This, whatever this is, could be bringing a lot of fulfillment. Oh my. Yeah, this angel is mischievous, a little sneaky, and ever present, prescient. I don't know exactly what that words mean, but it keeps popping into my head. I also feel myself talking very fast for you, Gemini, so Mercury coming through for sure. Ooh, I am not even ready yet, and here we go. King of Pentacles. What is this? All right, I'm gonna prepare your deck. Oh my gosh, another. Nine of Wands. That one I'm not feeling. What's interesting, though, is that the Nine of Wands in this deck is a little bit different from the Nine of Wands traditionally. The Nine of Wands in this deck is kind of like a showman, getting ready to open the curtain, or letting you know it's not ready yet. The show's not ready yet. But I feel like it's getting ready to open the curtain, and maybe this angel is getting ready to open the curtain on whatever it is you're going to receive with this King of Pentacles. Something practical, tangible, real, in the real world. Not feeling like spiritual advice or insight or even ideas. The angel is bringing something tangible you can feel and touch and taste. Gemini. Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node for this soul group. Ooh, my hands are getting tingly, Gemini. I guess we'll cut the deck here. Yeah, they want it here. That card, Two of Swords, the Titan. I just heard heaven and earth, but this is being in balance. This is being above this ocean, being not able to take off the blindfold, because if you do, you could fall. Like any flinch or movement could make you fall. But, I mean, that's the Two of Swords, right? But that's not what I'm feeling. I'm feeling something else. Do you see all these like stars in the night sky and that crescent moon? I'm getting more about that meteor shower. That could be a timing indicator for someone, the Gemini meteor shower, if it already occurred or if it's going to occur soon. I don't know. I could look. But there's something about these like volcanoes or mountains or breast formations in the background. There's something brewing here. That's what I feel. There's something brewing here. Something cosmic brewing. And especially with this mischievous angel, there's definitely something cosmic brewing. And whatever it is, I think it's going to show up in the real world for you, Gemini. That's great. What else for Gemini? That's a Herkimer diamond, if someone was asking. I believe it's a variety of quartz found in a specific area of the U.S. And it gets under so much pressure that it forms like this extremely clear variety. It's kind of like coal, you know? The Chariot and the Hermit. Wow, those are some differing energies. What's that about? The Chariot and the Hermit. Cosmic, spiritual, something bigger than you. Like, yeah, it just feels bigger than you. Like the forces at work are bigger than you as just, you know, a human soul or a spiritual soul. It's just bigger than you. Like it's more, it's got like a cosmos feeling, like a volcano feeling, like something about nature and forces and weather. It's like that. It's like that's all brewing. It's this big storm. And do you see how it's stormy around this Hermit card? And she's kind of just continuing straight on her path with her lantern and her snake and her flowing gown. Oh, it's gorgeous. I love her. I just noticed some of the rocks she's standing on kind of look like fish. I think that's a parable or something. There are mountains behind her and a flock of birds flowing towards her. So I'm getting more about this like cosmic nature earth energy. Big forces at work. This is indicated by Virgo, but also Vesta in this deck. And Vesta is like sacred space, spirituality, what we hold dear to us, what is sacred to us. And it's that hidden place within. So maybe these things that are coming to you are like private things that like you hold a safe space in your heart, in your soul for, with this soul fire in the Hermit. And then the Scarab Beetle on the Chariot card. Chariot, the card of Cancer, Cancer season, what we're reading for. The Scarab Beetle, you know, is associated with the sun god because it's to, you know, carry the sun up into the sky and back down again. Cycles of light and day, night and dark. These two different Sphinx figures, black and white. That duality, dichotomy, some force bigger than human souls, is it not? There's this weird red top kind of thing in between the Sphinx, and I have no idea what it's supposed to be, but what I'm feeling is it's like a spinning top, and I got one. Wasn't that a thing in the movie Inception? I don't even know if I've seen that movie. I don't know why it's relevant, but something about the spinning top. And then these two Sphinx figures, their tails are interconnected. So Whatever this is, it's cosmic. It's bigger than you. It's a force of nature. If that does have to do with love, if the Lovers is indicating a love relationship, it's kind of like I feel this person kind of hoping and praying for it and then it coming through in the real world. All these forces brewing to bring you together kind of feeling. If it doesn't have to do with love, it's just about those cosmic forces around you, because that is definitely a big possibility too, that it has nothing to do with romantic love, and it's more to do with like the Lovers in the alchemical sense, if you're familiar. It's the two halves of a soul split. And it's not that these two souls go into two different bodies and then you find a person. It's not at all like that. That's like human shit. We're talking bigger than that. And with the Hermit and the green snake, this is alchemical, Gemini. You're doing something alchemical. But it's becoming tangible. It's becoming real. Ooh, some of you are definitely magicians in some way. And it's like showing up in your life. What did I say about, right, I channeled that for some Geminis, what's happening is that all of these things are going to be showing up in your life. Of course, the Lovers can indicate choice traditionally, so that you might have to choose between certain things that are offered or show up, or you can't have it all. But I just feel these like large forces coming in to affect your life, but effect change in some way. Gemini. Strength. Alchemical. The lion, the green lion. I keep getting that in these readings. But the lion. Alchemy. This looks like a cover of a book. I believe it's the cover of a book called The Black Sun. It's there are two, The Black Sun by Kristeva, but this is The Black Sun and it's an alchemical text. And that's what I'm feeling. So if you have any interest in alchemy at all, Gemini, check this out. It's going to really like blow your mind. I'm telling you. That's why this card came out. Strength. I'm noticing the like very verdant tropical location, like a fertile garden of some sort. Island time, something, a time outside of time, I just heard. So if this is a magical practice that's bringing in things, of course, like if you're here, we're not bending the will of the universe or anyone else's. This is just receiving what's meant to be yours. And you might have like backfired a little, like you might have just been a little bit too good at the spells you cast or something like that. Because this is not anything negative. We don't fuck with that, okay? This is, yeah, like time outside of time. Like you were like messing around in the astral realm, like picking out stuff you like, and like somehow it's showing up. And then, you know, Lovers, you might have to make some choices about King of Pentacles. What's practical for you in this life? What's practical to keep in your life? Like if you wanted like 10 cows and you can only keep one cow, you've got to keep one cow, right? Gemini, it might just be your spells worked too well. Something like that. All right, anything else for Gemini? Woohoo! Yeah, check it out. 8 of Cups, gorgeous. What's important about this card is the green snake that is mirrored between the Hermit and these steps here. It's very difficult to see. You can hardly see it when you're looking close up. But trust that there is a green snake in this Hermit's hands and a green snake going out this palace door. The green snake is very important. This came up in another sign's reading, this cycle. You'll find it if you're meant to. The moon again and constellations being important for you. Something about deciding what to put in this cup. It's about kind of magician energy, kind of holy grail energy, but it's a thing in itself. It's like what to put in the cup, what to cast, what spell to cast, what do I want? She's thinking about that. She's holding the pomegranate, and the pomegranate is, right, a metaphor for like desire. It's also, you know, in some traditions, like a metaphor for the sin, and it's about a mistake, but for me, it's about desire, and it's like, what do you want? What do you want, Gemini? What do you want to put in that cup? Because you can have it. And I think you're finding that out. I think you're really finding that out. And maybe now you're using your judgment to narrow it down a little. And it's not narrow down. It's not close it off. It's like refine. That's what it is. You're refining what it is you want. You're refining your magic. Refining your magic. That's gorgeous. All right, I want to get a little bit more information with this other deck. Let's see what we... Oh, a High Priestess and the Eight of Pentacles. Someone's working on their magic. I'm telling you. That's what you're up to. I just had like a shower thought kind of moment where I was thinking about the Eight of Swords and the Eight of Wands, and I told you in the beginning how I was feeling that 8 energy of things coming in, and I was like, why is the Eight of Swords automatically negative? 8 in numerology means abundance, so lots of ideas, lots of thoughts, so why is that inherently a bad thing? So maybe a reinterpretation of certain like doctrine is going on for you. Bucking tradition in some way, and it's always, you know, at least in terms of like, we hear it in creative writing, right? Like, you need to know the rules so that you could break them, or in life, or whatever that phrase comes from. I don't really know, something like that. I feel like you might break those rules or reinterpret them, but then go back to the traditional meaning. But it's what's meaningful is your ability to explore and think outside the box, Gemini, because you are so mercurial, mental, etc. Like, you need to do that exploration, even if it's like the exercise in doing it is what's fun for you. It doesn't matter what the conclusion ends up being. Like, for you, it's going out there and trying different things. You know, that's what keeps you in good spirit, Gemini. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising of this soul. Any information about this Two of Swords, perhaps? Or any general information at all? The Hermit. Look at that. Spiritual exploration. Two of Swords in the Hermit, for me, is coming through as like, with that blindfold, kind of not being influenced by outside things in a way. It's your own internal landscape, and maybe that's what you were doing. That's what you've been practicing, is like not necessarily hearing or absorbing what's going on around you, or what's been written around you, what's being practiced around you. It's like going to your internal landscape, seeing what you find, and like you working from that space, working from the space of your internal landscape, Gemini. That's what I feel with that. Now they want me to look at the Chariot. Justice and the Moon. Whoa. Whoa. This is like records. This is, oh, okay. This is like hidden records. I can't go further than that. I'm not able to go further than that. But with the Moon and Justice, the Moon being a card of secret things, of hidden things, these two temple pillars in the background, like the High Priestess. Between these two pillars lies like everything you need to know, but can you access it? Justice, more pillars, the records. This is something about hidden records. And the Chariot is either you're moving towards them, into them, or you're reaching a block in your ability to access them. And if that's the case, it's because you're not meant to. And if you accidentally snuck in, I think that you're kind of finding it's kind of like going to be a little bit of a shitstorm for you because you went further than you were supposed to. And now you've got 13 cows. You know what I'm saying? Like, you might have overstepped a little bit. It's nothing negative. It's just like it was your Gemini curiosity and you went a little too far, and you got further past security than you were supposed to, Gemini. That's what I feel for some. For others, yeah, it's like being able to reach a certain point within the records. There are two pillars in this card as well. And Cancer here, and then the moon definitely comes through as Cancer for me. It could be happening at this time. Yeah, this Justice figure is cutting you off because it's not supposed to be this way. Like, the scale, you're not supposed to go further than you are supposed to. Right? Sacred knowledge. But I do feel you went down the stairs as far as you could, or you will be doing. You know, you can ask your guides like how far it's appropriate for you to go. You know, ask them to take you as far as is for your highest good and the highest good of all. Something like that. So that you can still get a little bit of that curiosity out, but you're not messing up your path, anyone else's path, free will, or sacred contracts. You're not bending anything. You're just gaining access to the knowledge you're meant to. So just it's a question of wording, and it's a question of practice, and a question of protocol for you, Gemini. That's fascinating. Vesta, sacred places, secret places. The temple goddess, right? I'm pretty sure. Vesta coming through with this white temple goddess, white gown. The white gown, temple goddess. And then, oh look, strength with the white gown as well. Oh my. I just remembered. There was a lot of white gown kind of stuff going on. I think it was the solar eclipse in, was it in Gemini? Oh my gosh, that makes perfect sense. Just in June of 2021. Check that out. I think my video is called "What the fuck was up with this solar eclipse?" because it was really weird. There was some past life meetings in strange situations. It was like someone who you married or were left by at the altar by before. That's not for all. But because all of this white gown energy is coming up with the lovers and this secret knowledge, maybe you figured that out, and you it's not that you weren't supposed to in this case. It's that it was just, I kind of see your guys being like, how did they figure that out? It's kind of like you peeked around the corner, so it's nothing wrong. It's not like you did anything bad in this case that I'm coming up with the white gown. But do check out what the fuck is up with this solar eclipse reading that I did. It's got a red background. You'll see it. I think this will be important for you, Gemini. And now it's maybe manifesting in Cancer season. Fascinating. I just heard fantasy, but I meant to say fascinating. Wow. Anything else for Gemini? That's so cool. You know what? I feel like that's it. This angel is calling out to me again. This angel in the Lovers card. Ugh. All right. I can't say anything else because I'm going to unduly influence something. They're working to bring something together. For some of you, it can be romantic love. For others, it's just the forces of nature, the forces of the universe, something bigger than you. They're working together. It's brewing. Something is brewing for you while you perfect your magic. I feel they're both happening at the same time. Like that's really interesting. You are working on your magic while the universe conspires for you and against you in a positive way. I feel if you've been acting in a positive way. you know, positive magic, etc. I'm getting blocked completely, but what I feel is that they're both happening at the same time. It's kind of like crashing together, like with these two mountains in the background. They're influencing one another, and it's like a crescendo about to happen of energy and magic and forces that be, and it could freak you out a little bit. I'm not gonna lie, like you might actually get scared because it's so intense. And don't worry, it's not just coming from you, it's also coming from the universe, right? So you're working together, and it's just coincidentally or as a nice little joke for you happening at the same time. So if you clap your hands and all the power goes out or something crazy like that, it's kind of it's just like a joke. It's very cool, so do tell me about it. I want to get one more card, and then I have to close this out for you, Gemini, because I'm not supposed to unduly influence anything here. There it is. Bam. The Wheel of Fortune. That's what it is for you. It's written, it's destined. There's something, getting a cool breeze. Oh, there's something. It's not about that it's written and destined. It's like, I can't explain it. It's like spirit is like writing these symbols and moving things forward. It's really weird. And it's being protected by this Sphinx figure with this sword up here, so I can't really access any more than that. I can't tell you more than that, but I can just tell you I see them writing symbols in light codes, and it's like moving this wheel forward. I have chills for you, Gemini. And it's going to coincide with whatever it is you're working on, whatever magic you're perfecting. Spirit is doing it as well. I see their symbols and codes, but I can't tell you more than that. I'm not allowed to see more than that. We'll take what we can get, huh? That's gorgeous. All right, Gemini, I want to get you an oracle card message to close out this reading. Let's close this out, Spirit. Could we please have one oracle card message? That one? You want that one? Okay. Oh my god. Yeah, they want that one. This is crazy. Wait till you see. It says, Gaia needs you. Act from your crown and your heart. Oh my gosh. Do you see this mountain at her crown chakra? And then this earth mound in her heart? That is exactly what I was feeling. The combination of your magic, your personal power, your practice coinciding with the forces of nature and the universe, like literally like volcanoes, storms, cosmos, constellations, the movement of the planets. Like, oh my gosh, this is overwhelming for me in the best way. It's like the combination of those two things, and it could have to do with the Gemini meteor shower or that solar eclipse in Gemini. There's something that came together. There's two things. It's more that Gemini meteor shower, I feel. Anyway, Earth chakras, crown and heart. Gaia needs you. Act from your crown and heart. Wow, whatever you're doing could be influencing these things as well. It's all working together, Gemini, in harmony. That's gorgeous. That's so cool. I was going to say, you know, what's interesting is that Gemini, you're not a sign that I think people would automatically associate with like the earth in the way that they would Taurus say. But there's something really special for you here about your Gemini energy and the earth. And truthfully, I've never gotten it before. And maybe this is a validation for you, for those of you who this is relevant. It's like, yes, no, that is what some of us do. And you're happy to be seated. I'm happy to be reading for you. Okay, Gemini, I'm going to read some from the book if you would like to stick around or part ways now. This is number 7. It has a really good energy when I feel it. Like I said, Earth chakras, crown and heart. Gaia needs you. Act from your crown and heart. See that beautiful heart in her chest? Use your mental gifts to work out a lifestyle that is eco-friendly and heart-centered. That's gorgeous. Use your mental gifts. Gemini, that's you if no other. Eco-friendly and heart-centered. I never thought of it in practical terms, but there you go. Oh my gosh, that's gorgeous. Maybe that's why the universe, earth, nature energy is helping you, is because that's what you're doing. You're doing like earth magic and helping the earth, and the earth is helping you back. Oh my God, this is incredible. Thank you so much, Gemini. I'm glad we got to share this message together today. And until next time, do take care. Bye.